Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 55 of Crusader Kings 2. Before we start, as always, I'd like to say a very special thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation. Thank you very much. Now in the last episode, in the last video, we actually managed to form the Empire of Ganga. So we are now an emperor. We still control all of the individual kingdoms within the empire. So we hold 4 kingdom titles. We can actually create a 5th, because this is still a separate kingdom down here. If we go and click on the De Jure Kingdoms button, we can see them all here. So we control most of this kingdom, although there's a bit of it that we don't own. We control this kingdom, which is our primary kingdom. This kingdom and this kingdom. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We haven't created this one yet. So what we actually want to do is we want to give those kingdoms away to other people, not our primary kingdom. The primary kingdom, which is the one where we have our duchy, we do want to keep a hold of that one, but all of the ones that are separate we want to give away to other people. That makes the most sense because it means that we don't have to micromanage individual duchies, we just micromanage the kings. We will still have the dukes within our own kingdom, but one thing that we also want to do is, as soon as we can, we really want to enact the vassal war declaration law from allowed to external. The idea of doing that is it stops our vassals from going to war with each other. Now this is actually quite important. As a king, if your dukes are going to war with each other and you end up with one duke that holds a lot of land within your kingdom, then they become very powerful and they could potentially rebel against you, and that's not something you want. Now there's the same issue if you're an emperor. It's quite possible that one of our king vassals could declare war on the other kingdoms within the empire, claim land from them, possibly even claim titles from them, and then before you know it, you end up with one vassal who holds like 80% of the land within your empire, and therefore 80% of the forces, and can just come after you. So we want to enact that as soon as we can. In order to do that, we need imperial administration, so we have to do this. Now, in order to do this, we've now got some extra options that we need. Has the law religious control mandate and regulated inheritance? Where are those? I didn't even see those options. Because they keep changing it all around. So how do I enact those things out? Let's try to just check that again. So has the law religious control mandate? Has the law regulated inheritance? Well, I'm looking at laws here. We're looking at laws for the empire. I've seen anything here about... Oh, religious control mandate. There we go. The ruler has acquired the right to enforce religious control upon subjects and may now seize titles of heathens and heretics freely. Doesn't seem to be any downside for doing that one. Not too sure what these actually give you. They reduce your vassal limit. And that's the status of women. So what was the other one? We want to have... that actually gives you duchy viceroyalties. Regulated inheritance. So what's that going to be under? Not centralization. Centralization could be useful. You can increase our domain size. We don't really need to do that right now. Controlled realm inheritance. Currently it's free. Vassal titles do not have any special regulations on inheritance outside of the realm. Regulated inheritance. Vassal title inheritance is regulated to disallow the title to pass to another realm. Well, that one's probably slightly more useful than the religious one. So let's go and implement that first. Remember, you can only implement laws every so often. So we do have to wait until we can do the next one. Or can we do them both? That one looks like it has actually passed. Cannot change. Oh, that's a crown law. These are crown laws. These are not crown laws. So we can go and change this to religious control mandate. Right, okay. those are now done. So we have to wait on this one. We can't change this now for another 10 years. But in 10 years, we can change that. We do want to give the kingdoms away before then, though. We're not waiting 10 years to do that. So let's go and have a look. We can create another kingdom, which is the Kingdom of Lanka, which we probably want to do. One title can be created. Oh, we can create this one. Do I already have the Kingdom of Lanka? I do. So we can create this kingdom here. Okay, now if we wanted to create this one, why can we not? We have enough. We have enough of it. You need to control 50% one of its de jure counties. We control 70. Cost you 396 gold and 200 karma. We don't have the karma. That's the issue right there. So we will create that kingdom. Currently it's part of ours. This is our kingdom. We don't want to give this one away. So we currently hold 1, 2, 3, 4 kingdoms. So this kingdom only has one duke here, which is this boy. So let's grant you a landed title and make you the King of Lanka. We will include all the lower titles so we don't have to worry about all of those dukes down there. Now then, this kingdom here, this is the Kingdom of Karnata. We have 3 dukes here. This guy, and this guy. This guy's in prison, so obviously, you know, he doesn't like us very much. So we need to have a look between these 2 guys. This guy's a powerful vassal, wants to be on the council. He doesn't particularly like me, because he wants a seat on the council. What about this guy here? You also want to be on the council. You don't particularly like me either. You do desire the kingdom, though. So we could go ahead and give you the kingdom. I don't think I have a problem with doing that. Now, what about you? You obviously dislike me because you are in prison. You're a traitor. There's somebody that... yeah, so not you. So I think you're the person there. So let's go ahead and we are going to grant you the landed title. We're going to give you the Kingdom of Karnata. It does actually include that province there. It shouldn't do really, but we don't actually own this kingdom, so it's a little bit weird. But that's fine. Kingdom of Karnata, and you can have the titles beneath it, so that is fine. We're keeping this one. So what other kingdoms do we currently control? Let me get this right. So we've got this kingdom here. We actually hold this kingdom. It isn't much of a kingdom, is it? And this one, of course, is the one that we do want to keep. So Telangana. We've only got one duke here, which is this guy. Actually loves us to pieces. So we are going to grant you the landed title. The Kingdom of... Is it that one? What's this one? This one's our own one. So yeah, you want to be that one. So there we go. We've given all the kingdoms away apart from our primary kingdom, and we will create this one as soon as we have enough karma to do so. We can give that away to one of the vassals. That is a good start. We are threatening, so we do have to be a little bit careful of what we do. Let's have a quick look at the council. Maybe we want to replace some people. So we could replace a 12 with a 16. It's probably really not worth it. Our marshal has a marshal of 20, so I'm quite happy to keep him around. The steward has a stewardship of 14. We could replace him with a 14 of somebody that does want to be on the council. So let's go ahead and do that with you. You're going to go and collect taxes in the capital. Our spy master is a 13. Now we could replace it with one of our vassals who also wants to be on the council. Now you are a king, but we can certainly make you our spy master. And then we can go and get you to study technology somewhere else. And if you end up getting brutally murdered, that's fine, because you'll just get replaced. And our bishop is 11. We could replace with one for 20, actually, which seems like a much better idea. And let's go and get you to proselytize somewhere, because we've still got a fair few places that need to flip over here. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause the game, because I do realise that I've been talking for like 10 minutes and we haven't even really unpaused yet, but those were important things to get out of the way. So there's still a possibility that our vassals can go to war with each other, and they probably will. So we do have to be careful there. This is our son. Let's go for a martial education with you. And you like a childhood focus. Let's go etiquette with the daughters. It doesn't really matter all that much. We've still got some ducal claims that we can press. We apparently own that, so why do we have a ducal claim on it? Is it not owned by us? It is not. This guy is independent. How are you independent, sir? Can we not just offer you vassalization? You will currently say no. Can we declare a war against you? We can, but we have a truce, so we'll have to wait. People are dying and inheriting titles. Titles can be usurped. Right, why would we want to usurp this title? Who currently holds this? Let's just check this out, because this seems a little bit weird. So you're my kingsman. You own this duchy. And I am your liege. So why would I want to usurp that from you? Doesn't make any sense. You are within my de jure kingdom. Yeah, I don't see any reason why I'd want to usurp that title. What would even be the point? I mean, we're in the line of succession anyway, so yeah, I think we just leave that. That's a little bit weird. I'm not too sure why it's giving me that option. Special character actions possible, so send our wife into hiding. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. So we've still got that kingdom we can create. Courtier might fancy me. Sure, let's make a move, see what happens. She spurned my subtle advances. Oh well. So vassal levies, we need those to burn away. We've got 18 months before we get rid of all of that rubbish. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get the karma to create that kingdom, but we can do it. We've got some weak claims we can press. Is that really the only ducal claim we have? Oh, apparently not. We also own this kingdom, so theoretically we should have claims here and here. If we own this kingdom, we can't declare war because you're not independent. Well, obviously, we'd have to go to your liege, which is this guy. We don't have a truce with you. But we do have de jure claims. So we could easily go ahead and start a war up here. Now, this guy's not particularly large. So what would we do a de jure claim on? We can do a de jure claim on the entire duchy if we want to. I guess getting the one further up is probably the best idea. So we've got a de jure claim on everything that's up here. Now then, what do you currently have? You have 4,000 troops. You don't have any alliances. So yeah, that's probably a good time to go and declare war. So we declare war on you. We'll leave this one at the bottom. This will be easier to take later. We're going to take the one at the top. That is the plan. So let's go ahead and declare a war on you right there. Now then, we are threatening, but that should be okay. We are at war. Let's go ahead and raise the levies. Again, vassal levies first. We'll use their levies as much as we can. Let's get everybody except the retinues all up to here. And everybody else. So everybody that's not a retinue will get to there. Once you have kingdom level vassals, it's a lot easier raising levies in one spot actually, because you can just raise the entire kingdom's levies in a single county as opposed to raising them per duchy. There are plots to kill me. Are there indeed? I'm still plotting to kill somebody. There's a random kinsman. Who's plotting against me? Nobody that I can see. Can we get anybody else to join that? No, we can't. Well, we'll just have to stop doing that then. So let's get everybody together. I'm not seeing any action from this guy at the moment. So, is he in another war, actually? He is. He is in another war, so that's probably why we can't see any of his troops. So we'll just let all of our guys get together. As you can see, we've got our own guys potentially fighting against each other here. This is one of the reasons why I really want to enact that law as soon as possible. Stop them fighting against one another. Here's the last 1,000 troops arriving. Our spy master's been arrested and killed. There we go. He was one of the kings, so we can get a new spy master now. And we can actually go ahead and use our wife. She's not particularly good. But let's go ahead and... let's just leave her uncovering plots for now. We don't really need the boost to tech. Let's get everybody in this group. Hopefully we can get all this sorted out before the end of the video. I'm quietly confident that we might be able to pull it off. There we go. Get some people with slightly better martial. So let's go and march in. We'll go straight for the capital first. Special character actions. We can go into hiding, but we're not going to do that. More of the stuff from China, which I really just haven't been compelled to do anything with. I just haven't felt like it's worthwhile. We could ask for a boon. Do we have a physician? Council, minor titles, court physician. We do have a court physician, so there's no need to worry too much about that. We could request another artifact, but yeah, it just feels like it's such a small little add-on piece for an entire DLC. People plotting to kill my son. I mean, I know that some of the DLCs for Crusader Kings 2 are fairly lightweight, but I mean, that to me, that is just very, very lightweight. Got some people here that we could potentially release for $1 or $2. Usually letting the women go is not a terrible idea because they're usually relatively harmless to do so. Random Chinese guy. He's only worth 10 gold and he's really old, so we might as well just see if we can let him die off. See, 145 gold. You really, really dislike me, though. And I really don't need the gold. I mean, we might just keep them in there, and if we ever need the gold, we can just ransom them off and get the gold then. But right now, we really don't need to, so what's the point? As we do have a lot of gold... what we could probably also do is see if we can increase the retinues. We probably can at this point. Yeah, we can. Go ahead and get some more heavy skirmishers. Or heavy infantry. Let's go ahead and do that. We actually do that twice. We're a duke now, emperor now, so we're a lot stronger. Let's go ahead and get some cavalry in there as well. There we go. Really, really beef up the retinues. Let's get all you guys. Well, staying more central is not a bad idea. And we're also rolling around in money, so upgrading a lot of the stuff is a good idea. So certainly in our capital holdings, we should upgrade everything that we can here. Let's go ahead and upgrade the keep for that extra levy size, and let's go ahead and do the other provinces. Actually, we've already spent quite a lot there. I think I will hang on to what I've got left. It is less than 1,000. It's still good money, but we will hang on to that. Not too sure where this guy's army even is. I know he's in another war, but he's got 4,000 troops around somewhere. I have no idea where they are. We've already got 9% war score here. I've got it looks like he's sieging these out, so his army's probably over here somewhere. This is about an arranged marriage. My courtier, yeah, that's fine. It's a random courtier, so we're not really going to miss her if she's gone. There's his army right there. He's too busy going around after this province. It'd be nice if you could actually get that province first, because that province is one that we actually... Well, that county. I'm so used to playing EU4 and calling them provinces. But yeah, that county actually belongs to this kingdom, so it'd be nice if he could... or this duchy, at least. It'd be nice if he could get that. But he won't. So we'll let this finish off. Yeah, he's just going to start marching around. Looks like he's moving down into my territory. As soon as this is finished... As soon as we finish off this siege, which should take about 2 hours. There we go. Let's go and march down there and see if we can catch him. Where's he thinking about going? He's going to sit down there, is he? Well, I will catch you. You're not going to get away from us. Your numbers are very small. Looks like you're moving into there, so we'll catch you again. Now, while you retreat off slightly, let us go ahead. We're already at 93%, actually. We might as well just go and see if we can do this via combat. We could become honest, or we could become deceitful. I'd sooner have the diplomacy, to be honest. Exactly, to be honest, and we got it. That's fine. We are moving in here. He's going to go ahead and try and unsiege. But if we can actually finish off his army, that might be fine. Sure, let's try and gain some more learning. That's put us up to 100%. That's all we need. So we go ahead and offer peace, enforce our demands. And there we go. This is now part of our territory. Which is all we needed, really. Our domain is now too big. Because apparently... Oh, hang on. We just need to unpause it and it should sort itself out. No, our domain is still too big. What am I... I have something extra that I should not have. This up here. Why do I have this? So this is a... Let's just sort this out. This is a duchy. It's part of this... It is actually... It's part of this kingdom. The kingdom that we can't yet create. But it is a separate duchy. So... We basically need to make this into a duchy and give all of the other things to someone else. So we've got these people here. You are incapable for some reason. So probably you. So you're my vassal. Let's go and grant you the landed title and we make you the Raj, which is the Duke of VIII. Why am I not seeing that on the list? Are we not the Raj of VIII? We are not. So who is? Who is your... I'm your direct liege. Do we need to create the title? Okay, so for some strange reason... See, I control both of these provinces, which I really don't need to. These all belong to one duchy. A duchy that for some reason I cannot create. Which is a little bit weird. Okay, well I'm going to give both of these away, and I will give them both to this guy, I think. So, VIII. So, grant landed title. And we want to give you VIII, include lower titles. And I could just give one of these to one of the others. You're the wrong... I mean, you're actually... The guy running this is a bishop, and I'd sooner it be somebody feudal. So, how about I... Well, I can't really do anything about that. You're incapable, though. So, yeah, let's give it to you. Let's grant landed title, and we're going to give you that one there, and include the lower titles. That'll be fine. Not sure why I can't create the duchy there. I thought I could. 2 titles can be usurped. That one, and... What's this one here? Is that the one it is? Oh, it is. I can usurp it. 50 prestige and 191 gold. Sure. So there we go. So now we can go to this guy and we can grant you the landed title and give you the actual duchy. There we are. That makes more sense. That's sorted that out now. That's not as messy. So we still need to take this bit here. There's always a pop-up when you're in the middle of trying to point out where something is. This is our son. Yeah, he could become ambitious. Fine. So, yes, let's just pause up, go to our realms. So we still need to grab this here, which we will. We still need to grab this here. And I think as well, if we actually look at the de jure kingdoms, yeah, some of this is definitely ours, so we want to grab that. De jure empires, this isn't actually part of our empire. We're starting to get into the Bengal Empire if we go up here, but, you know, sure, let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can actually get this guy to vassalize now. He's still not quite willing to do it because of his base reluctance. I guess he really doesn't like me. His heir doesn't dislike me, actually. How old are you? You're 54. You might find that you suddenly disappear. He's quite... we'd struggle to actually get him, though. We did have a thing saying our truces were expiring. Is that our truce with you? actually is, our truce with you is expired and we've got a de jure claim. So I think what we do here is we just go straight for him using the retinues. Now then, he does have a pact. He is allied to this guy here, who is also this guy here. So yeah, it won't be quite that easy. So I still plan to do this, but we need to think it through a little bit more carefully before we do that. Let's just sort this child out. This is our cousin, so we're not that fussed. So let's go ahead and do that. We are threatening. 23.4%. Yeah, we probably need to slow down a little bit here, actually. Otherwise, we're going to end up with an issue where we... some problems here, but we should be okay. We definitely need to slow down a little bit, or we're going to end up with some coalitions that we don't really want to deal with. Yeah, we would like to create this kingdom, but we don't have enough karma, so we'll have to wait. But I think that's fairly good progression for one episode. I mean, we've taken an entire duchy, which is certainly more than we've done in some previous episodes, so I am happy with that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring the entire series. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye for now.